Let us continue on creating the pod right here. And again, before we do that, I'll show you the 3D model that I have already. And you would notice that this is only created by this simple sketch here, or from this simple sketch right here. And then next is using the revolve tool. So that's pretty much it compared to the two components that we have already overcome, which is the fuselage and the wing section. This is gonna be, again, much more easier to create. Going back to our workspace, let us start by creating the sketch. Let us clean up the workspace first. So let me hide the bodies that we do not need. So hide the fuselage component, hide the left and right wing, the sketches that were used to create the wing, and also the construction planes. We don't need those. After you have cleaned this up, we'll start creating the sketch. Again, create a sketch. I'll select the top face. And then again, I'd like to start by creating a line first. So create a line, or select the line, sorry. And then looking at this edge, we need to find the center of this edge. So approximately no need to be perfect. So for me, it would the center would start right around here. So the first point of the line would be here. So 1, and then also notice that we already also have an edge here. So also find the center point of this edge right here. So for me, it would start somewhere here. So second point of the line would be here. Press the check mark once you are done using the line. Press escape once you're using the line tool. And again, this line right here isn't perfectly horizontal. That's okay, because we have created this line using 2 points, and those 2 points is we are trying to get the center of the edges, or the 2 edges of the sketch for the pod. So that's pretty much okay. Next will be using the ellipse tool. Again, on the create drop down menu, I'll select the ellipse tool, and then I'll create the first point of the ellipse from the line that we have created. And also notice that the pod has a line right here. So where the line that we have created and the line from the pod right here, where they intersect is where I will start the first one. So here, so 1, and then 2, and then 3. And then let me close the tool. So I'll press escape, and then again I'll use a line tool. First point would be here, so 1, and then I'll end the second line right around here. From this, if you would notice this line right here, so I would end it just right around here, and then press the check mark. I'm just using this as this will only serve as a guideline for us when creating the second ellipse for this side right here. Press escape on my keyboard. I'm done using the line tool, and then I'll create an ellipse again, and then I'll try to snap this first here, and then I'll trace this going up, and then I'll start by creating the first point of the ellipse here. So 1, 2, and then 3. I'll press the escape key on my keyboard to exit the tool, and what we have to do, is trim the shapes that we don't need. So select the trim tool, select the shape right here, I'll select this shape, also this and this, and that's pretty much it. Press escape on your keyboard once you're done using the trim tool, and we're gonna be finishing the sketch. I'll hide the canvas, and now we could start revolving this sketch that we have here. Going here at the surface, under create drop down menu, I'll select the revolve tool. Notice since the sketch has already been selected, so I don't need to select this, but don't worry, the profile to select is this, all these sketches, and then the axis where it would revolve, you could also select this line right here, so 2, and then press OK once you are done. There we have it. So now we have the pod or the pod, I think this is called super pod, and then there you have it. So turn on again the canvas to see if you are happy with this. Again, if you are not quite satisfied, you could always redo some steps just to make sure that you are close at the outline of the pod. For me, I am quite happy with this, since the pod is from this edge up to this edge, it is quite tapered. That's okay for me. And then switching at the side view or the right side view of the aircraft, you would see that this is not yet on its proper position comparing to the canvas that we have. What we just have to do here is I'll select this, right click, and then we're gonna be moving the body. So here what I'd like to do is move this. Don't finish it yet, so don't press OK yet. We have to go at the front view, making sure that it's quite similar. So for me this is quite similar right here, and then just right around here, if we could just rotate, let me make it only 1 degree. There you go. So looking here at the top view, it's okay. At the side view, that's okay. It's okay if it's not quite perfect, so you could just make an adjustment. How about let's adjust it a little bit backward. Let's say only, well, not 100, how about 90 only. How does it look like at the front view? Okay, that's okay there. Still okay here, so I'll just press OK once we are done. And then there we have it. So now we have the pod. Let us turn on the other body. So left wing, the right wing, also the fuselage, and then we'll just have to inspect it. I'll hide the canvas again, and then again change the visual style to shaded. Okay, I'm pretty much satisfied here. What we're left to do now is we're just gonna be mirroring this, and I'll finish the video on creating this pod. So mirror tool, objects is already selected, so we just have to select the mirror plane. There we have it. Okay, so I want to congratulate you on finishing the wing section, and now we could move on creating, let me see here. Okay. So we could move on creating the tail cone EZM equipment bay. So after this lesson, we'll be moving on from there. That the portion right here would be quite tricky. So But don't worry, I'll be guiding you again. But before I end this lesson, sorry, I forgot something. So we need to organize this. So the sketches that we're only use is, sorry, so not only sketch 21. What we just have to do is select this and then drag it around or on under wing section, and then there you go. So these sketches and then also the bodies has been automatically moved to the wing section. There you go. That is nice. So again, we'll continue again the video on the tail ECM section of the aircraft, and then after that we'll be proceeding on the vertical stabilizer and also the horizontal stabilizer.